You know, it really is true that the fun never stops in Mandan and Morton County, and the holiday spirit is just beginning with a busy month ahead. Here to tell us more today is Mandan Currents, Matt Shenandoah. And Matt, I go back to, I know you had your big lighting festival on
Yes.
Saturday night, and I know a lot of people were thinking, oh man, it snowed, but it really made for a perfect setting for you, didn't it?
It did. You know, the snow on Friday was great. It was, you know, people were kind of like, are you going to host it? Are you going to have it? And I'm like, you know, this is North Dakota, man.
Exactly
We
right.
can deal. We can make it work. And it was actually, it was beautiful. We had a great snow falling, not a lot of wind, but what was awesome was that when we closed Main Street, the snow started falling. It kind of put a nice covering of snow on Main Street. And there were kids out there making snow angels in the street, and we had the wagon rides out there with the snow, and it was just a great environment, and the pictures with the lights, and
It was almost
good.
snow globe-ish.
It was.
The way it turned
definitely,
out.
yes.
I mean, it wasn't windy. The snow that fell just kind of landed where it landed, and it was a gorgeous setting. Now, I haven't been there during the evening hours when it's all lit up, but I have driven by a few times. This is a pretty big area that you guys cover.
It is,
It's just
yes.
gorgeous, at least during the daytime, from what I could tell.
Yeah, it's 2 blocks of Main Street and Mandan, both Dykeshorn and Heritage Parks, and then you've got the Depot and the Morton Mandan Public Library with their events, and they're decorated inside and whatnot. So it's a great space, and a lot of activity. I think we have 20 core displays that are in the park for people to take pictures with or walk through and enjoy and stuff like that. So always a fun opportunity to get down there.
You know, we've talked so much about the weather up and down, the way it's been going temperature-wise, but on the warmer nights or the cold nights, free hot chocolate from 6 to 8.
Yes. We've got free hot chocolate every night, sponsored by various sponsors that are supporting the holiday lights. And yes, from 6 to 8 every night, no matter if it's 8 degrees like it's going to be tonight, or it was 31 degrees last night. They're serving and keeping people warm.
Well, tonight there's an event at the library with the Bismarck Larks being the sponsor of that.
Yeah. So we've got different sponsor nights, and you can kind of check out that information on our website. But tonight the Larks is doing a family night. We've got MDU Resources and MDU Utilities tomorrow night, and they're going to bring a couple of their machineries out, and they'll have them decorated and whatnot, so you can come and visit with them. B&I Coal on Friday. Security First Bank's on Saturday night, and they're going to have reindeer down there.
That's right.
And some other fun events.
Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Santa
right?
and Mrs. Claus are going to join them again. So it's just the events and activities just keep rolling through.
Also a special night at Fort Abraham Lincoln on Saturday night. You've got some kind of unique things going on out there.
Yeah, so around the holiday lights, there's other activities and things going on. So on Saturday, they have their Yuletide Christmas, old-fashioned Yuletide Christmas out at Fort Abraham Lincoln State Park, and that's from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Out there at the state park, and you can check out the commanding officers' quarters, where the Custer House is all decorated up. So that's a great opportunity to kind of get some history, and look back at what Christmas was like, many years ago.
In the late 1800s. Let me ask you this now: to get into the state park, everything is it all free, or do you have to pay a parking?
The state park will have the parking entrance fee, and then they have their normal interpretive fees that go towards the event.
Okay. Now you've also got some candlelight concert going on as well that you want to highlight.
Yeah. So the Morton Mandan Public Library has a performance by Avora on Thursday night, part of their Candlelight Music Series. So you can read more about that on their website. They do a wonderful job of decorating their community room with candles and creating this environment. And if you haven't been in the library before and you're in the community room, there's these big glass doors, and they all open up to the park. So as you're sitting there listening to the music, you've got the holiday lights in the background going on and stuff like that. So a great experience, great environment. And then on Friday, they have a interactive elf movie activity with kids. I haven't got the whole details on it, but it looks really cool, and they've been kind of talking about it. So families can join that. They're at the Morton Mandan Library on Friday.
That was going to be my final question of the screening of the movie Elf, but you touched on it. You know, the list goes on and on and on. We haven't touched everything. We're getting out of time here, but where can people find an entire listing of all the things that are going on?
Yeah.
And, you know, we talked about the Fort Abraham Lincoln Park, but everything else is free. I mean, these are there for you to enjoy.
Yeah, the Holiday Lights on Main is free to attend. We're open every night, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. You can check it out, but visit mandan.com. Definitely go there. You can check out all the different events that are happening and everything that's going on around the Holiday Lights and in town, and what specials are happening on Main Street and everything like that. can check it out right there.
I was joking with Matt before we came on the air during commercial break. I said, in January, all of Mandan has to sleep because everybody's got to be wore out from doing all these things. It is phenomenal what you guys have put together.
Yeah, no, we enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to see the smiling faces on Main Street in Mandan and just kind of checking out the lights. And every night there's people down there. So come on down.
All right, and that blanket of snow just adds to the
fun.
ambience.